expecting kind of your role or anything on this team to change or expand?
I'm definitely expecting, just with the work I've put in this summer and kind of the results that have been seen, especially with the moves that the front office has made in the offseason too, with the team being a little different this year. I'm definitely expecting to step up a little bit more and take more of a responsibility for some things, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm ready for that, I believe, and I'm kind of just seeing where the start of the season takes us.
Along those lines, Will told us that he told you guys that no one's going to come to save you. This is your team, essentially.
Yes.
What does that do for you guys, just as a preparatory, like, hey, the summer, let's go and do this? Like, what does that, what motivation does that bring you to hear that?
Yeah, I mean, well, for one, let me just say, I don't really think that this has happened across any other team in the league, and if so, maybe one or two teams where the young guys are really getting this opportunity to step up and just getting thrown into the fire. And while that can be a little scary at times, you may think, just because of how young we are still, I think it's great for all of us to start now and be thrown in that fire, learn from all these things, and I think it'll definitely help us have more respect for ourselves and have to do this on a daily basis and really learn to be professionals and how to approach this every day like professionals, and there's no time really to sit back and kind of flow into things. You gotta keep learning on the go, and I think it'll really bring out the best of ourselves this year.
Kyle, can you even compare where you were at this point last year going into camp this year? I see you feel like a seasoned vet now compared to last year, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, last year I felt like a puppy out on the street. Just a little nervous, a lot nervous. Scared, of course, just not really sure what to expect, but it's crazy what a year of experience can do for you, and everything that I went through last year, all the bumps and bruises, all the learning curves, I truly believe they were all for a specific reason, and that's to help me grow into the best version of myself. And I think now where I am this year, I can definitely keep taking steps forward into improving myself and having the team improve as a whole.
And then how much are you looking forward to working with a guy like Kevin Love, who's been through everything in the NBA and kind of plays somewhat the same position as you? How much forward are you looking to working with him?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to working with Kevin Love a lot. He was one of my favorite players growing up, actually, and so it's kind of just like a full circle moment for me in my life. And I remember in fourth grade, I was getting nicknamed K-Love just because I was more of the, spot up shooter, sort of thing. And it's kind of just really surreal to have the opportunity now to learn from him and work with him every day. And I'm looking forward to, just learning whatever I can from him.
You talked about how you've made some improvements. Your game's come a long way. What are those next steps? You said you're ready to take those next steps. What are they?
Yeah, I definitely think one of those things is, like I said, just how I approach every day and having that professional mindset, because it is a long season and you definitely have to mentally prepare for that. So I think kind of just doing that the right way, and my body may not be feeling the best every day, but what can I still get out of each and every day? And then on the court too, just trying to be more vocal, trying to be more a leader on the court, be a two-way player offensively and defensively where I can be relied on and I can hold my own on each end of the floor where I'm just being as efficient as I can be for the team.